Hey there, BookTube. Noah. Everyone who reads a must converse. Thanks for stopping by again. Today, a quick review. I had read an awesome book called Autobiography of Red by Carson. This is just a beauty. It's very short. You see, what do we got? 150 pages total, and it is written in verse, so it is very sparsely written, each page is about half a page kind of thing. It's like this through the whole book. This is a very unique work, and it follows a Greek classic, Hercules. In his 10th labor, he actually comes up against Gurion, a mythological being, of an evil mythological being, and slays Gurion and takes his flock from him. Gurion is tending a flock. Well, Gurion is like this red devil winged character, you know what I mean? And so Carson takes that story and retells it in a modern setting, and actually reimagines it in a way as a coming of age story. It's it's a little mind blowing, what it is. I came upon this by watching Emmy. She was raving about it, and I had heard about it before, just touched on sparsely by Chris Villa over at Leaf by Leaf. So once I really, saw what it was, I just ordered it and got it. I can't really recommend it enough. If you want a quick read and you want a beautiful read, this thing is kind of heartbreaking to me. And I'll tell you why. Because Gurion, the way that he's a very tragic kind of character, and he's our character that we're following. Hercules takes the form of a love interest of Gurion, that he is kind of, and Gurion is very passive in this, and it's just, there's a number of weird kind of things to do with Gurion. He doesn't have a very good sense of his own power, his own strength at all. He's very much a follower, not a leader in any kind of way. He's very much a follower in his life, and he has wings. It's told as like this modern. So Gurion is kind of a misfit in this book because he's red and because he has wings. Now, it's not like overtly like he gets made fun of or something like this, but he does get made fun of. He is the brunt of, maybe some bullying, things like that. It's not explicitly said because he's red or because he has wings. But then other kind of weird things. One thing that is a theme throughout this book is that Gurion has trouble telling the genders of different people. Early in the book, he has some pictures that he's going over, and he, all through this, Gurion is writing his own autobiography, and it's not always in writing, but he's putting together his own autobiography all the time. A lot of it is through pictures, some of it through things like sculpture, and he's constantly adding to his own autobiography. It seems like his primary motivation is his own biography. So Autobiography of Red. And when he's asked certain things of, well, who is this person? He can't remember whether it's a male or a female, or he'll, be looking and talking about someone and describe them as a female, but then be like, oh wait, no, they're a guy. That's a guy. you know. So it's just these kind of things, and it doesn't strike you in the reading as funny. I don't mean to play it like that. It strikes you as a character that's very unsettled in his own skin. So, a beautiful book. It's written in verse, but not in a rhyme scheme. This is free verse, and very, very beautiful. It's my first Anne Carson, so I would appreciate any kind of suggestion for another Anne Carson, because she definitely has a wonderful way of imagery and describing images and using images to tell a story and just giving you the feeling of something. And to finish it up, I'll give you the back. Alice Munro says, this book is amazing. I haven't discovered any writing in years so marvelously disturbing. And I wasn't very disturbed by the book. I don't think, that it really fits to say that this is a disturbing piece. It depends on the person, of course, how you're going to take this. The back is thus. The award-winning poet Anne Carson reinvents a genre in Autobiography of Red, a stunning work that is both a novel and a poem, both an unconventional recreation of ancient Greek myth and a wholly original coming-of-age story set in the present. Gurion, a young boy who is also a winged red monster, reveals the volcanic terrain of his fragile, tormented soul in an autobiography he begins at the age of 5. As he grows older, Gurion escapes his abusive brother, an affectionate but ineffectual mother, finding solace behind the lens of his camera and in the arms of a young man named Hercules. Heracles is how it's spelled. A cavalier drifter who leaves him at the peak of infatuation. When Hercules reappears years later, Gurion confronts again the pain of his desire and embarks on a journey that will unleash his creative imagination to its fullest extent. By turns whimsical and haunting, erudite and accessible, richly layered and deceptively simple, Autobiography of Red is profoundly moving portrait of an artist coming to terms with the fantastic accident of who he is. Very, very wonderful back synopsis there, just to give you a starting place on this book. I really can't say enough about how much of an enjoyable read this is, and with it being a verse and being short like this, it's something that I will revisit just for that kind of comfort read. It's very cool. So please leave me a suggestion for my next Anne Carson, because I'm not I don't know her work very well, and I'm looking for something good, you know what I mean? So thank you, BookTube. Holler at me, and have a good day. Bye-bye.